All right, YouTube, Matty's812 here again, still with Mr. Howell. Where are you from?
Frankfort, Kentucky.
And what's your store?
Moonlight Comics.
Moonlight Comics. And we have Chester Henson up here, one of our buddies from Kentucky, and he is in the top 16 feature match right now. He did lose game 1 to Ritual Beast, and he's now...
Brutal with that macro.
It was really brutal with that macro. About to start game 2.
Looks like we see a Chaos Trap hole in his opponent's hand.
Chaos Trap hole in the... Oh, God.
I see that Max C. That seems like a good side.
Did he sight in the Max Cs?
He did.
It looks like Chester sighted in the Max Cs. I mean, like, what are you sighting in for Ritual Beast? What did you sight for Ritual Beast for this weekend?
Personally, I did play Stellar Knights. I sighted in the Imperial Walls. Because I felt like the Stellar Knights can, as long as they don't get the ulti cannon hot combo off, usually Stellar Knights can out-resource and beat down the Spiritual Beasts. But other than that, the Imperial Walls is another vanity infinite basically against the Ritual Beasts. Right. Slows them down a little bit.
He opens the Mathematician, dumping Libic, so he's going to be special summoning something from his hand, like negating the effect, making the...
So the Skarm doesn't die?
Skarm doesn't die. I'm assuming we're making...
The Dante.
Yeah, we're assuming we're making Dante.
Hopefully get some good mills. What's his mills look like?
Looks like he milled 3. Do you always mill 3 with Dante? Like I
usually, but if you make double Dante, you sometimes just mill 1.
In a situation like this, where you like first turn, like unless you're just wanting to try to hit something, I feel like I'm only milling 1, maybe 2, just enough to dump the Skarm to grave.
Yeah, I think he was trying to probably go for the Sir Graph.
All right, so he summons the Graph. I believe I saw the Karma Cut in his hand.
Yep,
I don't know if did he set the Karma Cut?
Yeah, he's gonna save that for the good and evil of the Burning Abyss as a discard fodder. And he passes turn. Alright, so let's see what this Ritual Beast player
So now let's see what Soto does.
Looks like he opened a bunch of traps, which is good.
gives him a chance.
Personally, I think pink cards are better than blue cards, but...
That's fair. There you go. He gets the additional normal summon off the Elder. And goes in the...
it wasn't Canahawk.
Yeah, it goes into the Rampango. Yeah. It's not Canahawk. That's the big thing.
But he does have the Karma Cut.
He does have the Karma Cut. He hits... He does. He hit it. Rampango. Yeah, he still has plenty of traps to set up with. One of them being the Chaos Trap hole.
Yeah.
Looked like one of them was Steeds also.
Okay.
Of course, that's not going to do much of anything for him right now. He's going to destroy the Dante, and he's going to search, and so, I mean, or not search, but add back to hand.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Steeds. And he's going to go ahead and go for that. Like, okay.
Which is actually, it's kind of in his favor.
Yeah, sure. Like, give me my Skarm back. Give me another Burning Abyss back to my hand.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not excited about that option, but I'm not upset about it.
Debunk. Ooh, that was
it was
nice.
Debunk.
And it's removed from play.
Wow, that was nice. Well played, Miguel. Well played. After taking game 1,
and he has that
Miguel.
Trap hole. So if Chester falls into the trap here, because he does have a Graph and a Sir, he also has the good need
Graph and Sir
he can use to get his plays going off as well by banishing it and discarding one from his hand.
Banishing good and evil, discarding Graph. So now he'll get to add a Burning Abyss to hand and then gain Graph's effect.
And yeah, he's looking at the Farfla.
I mean, do you expect a Chaos Trap hole at this point?
Well, he can only activate the Chaos Trap hole on an inherent summon. Oh, he's going for the Fire Lake.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay, maybe he's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking.
I mean, he still goes. He's summoning the Skarm off of Graph.
Okay, so he did get the Fire Lake.
Yeah. So I mean, he summons. Summons Seer.
So here's the thing: the only way the Chaos Trap is going to hurt is he can use that on the Dante, or he can use it right here on this normal summon. Depending on how he plays it. Okay, he's going to do it here.
Okay.
So
which, I mean, that's
free to summon nothing.
Nothing, because he's holding a Max C and a Fire Lake. So he can't afford to set the Fire Lake right now.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a.
He's just gonna have to hope that his opponent doesn't have another monster.
Yeah, he has to hope that he doesn't have a play to the.
If it's another tamer, then it's okay.
But he's down to 2 cards, Miguel.
Yeah, they're fairly even, and the thing is, he doesn't have a D-Fissure out or a Max.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything to keep him from.
Right now, if he does do something.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to keep him from.
But he drew another Elder.
He drew another Elder, so he's in another normal summon.
Well,
Nothing in hand, I believe, to normal summon though.
Looks like he might be going into a rank play. I can't remember the.
Oh no, it was Bond. Oh wow.
Gosh. Max C.
Sure, Max C. He sends the 2 Elders. What does he get? Pedalfin?
Yeah, OP Pedalfin.
So is he walling up, I guess?
Destroyed or targeted by card effects.
Doesn't Bond negate? Okay.
Good MST though. I like that. He can interrupt his.
I don't know.
Ooh, he drew a tour guide.
He did draw a tour guide off of the Max C.
That is awesome. Tour guide's gonna come in handy.
What does he get off a tour guide right now? That
he could go for the Seer. I could see him going for the Seer possibly. Leave that.
Does he have another Burning Abyss in hand?
He does not. He has the Fire Lake only. But with the Seer, he can get a graph from his grave, mill off the Dante.
Skarm dies. So he's going to get Skarm Search at the end.
He can always get the graph as well. It just depends on how he wants to play it.
He can get the graph, and then he can detach the graph. Or he can make the Dante detaching graph, get into summoning another.
But he has already used, 1 Seer and 1 graph, and now he's on his second graph.
That would be a second graph,
he has
yes.
3 targets to special summon from his grave.
They've pulled away.
Dante.
Did we see what he got? They pulled
a graph, but I cannot see at the moment.
He did get graph, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, they pulled away as he was picking his card. He did not. He hit Rubik. Oh. So I feel like he has to get Seer at this point, but I don't know what his.
To interrupt the defuse of his opponent.
Yes.
So when he defuses, he can Fire Lake. And then he'll also have the MST to hit his back row if he were to draw something. But right now, his opponent's in a tough situation. I don't even know if he would.
Okay, run that by.
Right now.
Run that by us one more time. What you're saying? He's wanting to interrupt the defuse, because what's going to happen is your opponent's going to defuse, and you're hoping. Yeah, and then you're hoping to be able to Fire Lake off of that.
Yep.
Adding back with your Dante and summoning with your Seer.
Yep. Probably summon us.
Leaving him with just whatever card.
Arm to have defense.
Okay.
And you have the MST to hit the back row.
Yeah, now if you got depending on what he's drawn here, what he has in hand, you'll have the MST to hit the back row, or possibly have.
Now, if he drew a Tamer, it could be one that's.
He's past turn, so he's not done much of anything here.
Yep.
So.
And that's probably a smart play, because I believe that card cannot be targeted or destroyed by opponent's card effect.
Well, it's brought out by Bonds. I don't know how does Bonds negate its effect, or.
I can actually look that up.
Normal summon Farfa. Detaching tour guide, milling 3 on the Dante. So we are now with a field. Chester has a field of Dante at 2,500 attack, a Seer and a Farfa, overlaying into second Dante. We have the set MST and the set Fire Lake. Detaching the Farfa.
Oh, the Farfa can banish it, because it just can't be destroyed by card effects, but it can be.
It can be destroyed by card effects. So with Miguel setting at 6,000, he now attacks for 25 and 25. Miguel having the now banished Pedalfin and the 1 card in hand. Pedalfin returns, and we're staying with the double Dante.
Looks like we might be going to game 3.
Game 3 looks very possible at this point. So looks like Seto has drawn a Max C, or Soto.
And it's a little late for that.
Yeah. And he has a Canahawk in hand, according to the screen. Canahawk and Max C, I really think is only Pedalfin's effect is negated at this point, so what's he...
Pedalfin's effect is not negated.
Oh, it's not negated?
Yeah, the Ritual Beast bond only ignores the summoning conditions.
Only ignores the summoning conditions. Okay, so he can contact out.
Yep.
But then, of course, we're again hoping to Fire Lake that.
Not surprised we didn't see that. I know he's trying to use the Fire Lake, but he just has a dead Dante at the moment.
I'm assuming he set the
breakthrough. Okay. Is he gonna
breakthrough in the Pedalfin?
He's trying to bait the contact out.
Bait the contact out, and then Fire Lake becomes a blowout at this point.
Yeah, looks like he let it pass.
He is picking them up. Assuming they are destroyed.
Looks like the breakthrough went through.
Fire Lake. I don't believe Miguel realizes that there was a seer still in under. There was, wasn't there?
Yes.
There was a seer still in under the Dante, so now he's going to add the summon off the seer.
Add back a Fire Lake.
Add back a Fire Lake and add back a second card.
I would add back the Dante.
And seer summons the...
He's not going to add back.
Well, at that point, it's... Oh, I guess they're just going to let him have it. Okay. So he drops the Maxi and he draws the card.
Yeah, it's seer. So he has no more Dantes.
Attacks for the 1,000 for game. Like, I mean, that's...
Yeah, I mean, it's literally all he has.
Unless, I mean... that Techian Swift Scarecrow? No?
Yeah. Did he draw it off Maxi?
Yeah, I mean, he...
Or Gores. I mean...
Gores, of course. Well, he would still take the damage on Gores.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what he's...
I don't know what he's looking for.
He's digging.
He just lost that game.
He's digging hard. Yeah, he can see.